Clara Bennett had spent her entire life devoted to her faith. Raised in a devout Christian household, she was taught from an early age to trust in God's plan and to seek solace in prayer. Her parents, active members of their local church, instilled in her the values of kindness, charity, and unwavering belief in the divine promises laid out in the Bible. Clara's life was a testament to her devotion. She attended church every Sunday, volunteered at the community soup kitchen, and led Bible study groups. She found joy in helping others and believed her faith gave her life meaning. Her prayers were constant companions, whispered in times of joy, sorrow, and everything in between. She believed that heaven awaited her as a reward for her steadfast faith and good deeds, a place of eternal peace, joy, and reunion with her loved ones. Years passed, and Clara grew old. Her children, all raised in the same faith, had moved away, but they visited her often, always finding her with a serene smile and a Bible in her hands. She spoke of heaven as if it were just around the corner, a beautiful, comforting reality that awaited her at the end of her earthly journey. One quiet evening, Clara felt a profound stillness settle over her. She closed her eyes and took her final breath, a serene smile still on her lips. She was ready to embrace the heavenly paradise she had envisioned all her life. When Clara opened her eyes, she found herself standing before a vast, imposing gate made of gold. Its splendor was breathtaking, just as she had always imagined. Her heart swelled with joy as the gate slowly opened, and she stepped forward, eager to meet her Saviour and reunite with her loved ones. However, as she walked through the gates, Clara was struck by an overwhelming sense of unease. Instead of the lush, green pastures and radiant light she had envisioned, the landscape was barren and desolate. The sky was a dull, oppressive grey, and a chilling wind swept through the air, carrying with it an eerie silence. Clara wandered through this strange new realm, her heart pounding with confusion and fear. She saw other souls, but they did not greet her with warmth or joy. Their faces were etched with sorrow and despair, their eyes hollow and devoid of hope. Clara approached one of them, an old woman who looked as lost as she felt. "Excuse me," Clara said, her voice trembling. "Is this heaven?" The old woman looked at Clara with a mixture of pity and bitterness. "This is what they call heaven," she replied, "but it's not what we were promised, is it?" Clara's mind raced. She had spent her entire life believing in the biblical descriptions of heaven, a place of eternal peace and happiness. How could this desolate wasteland be the same paradise she had envisioned? Desperate for answers, Clara continued to wander. She came across a group of people gathered around a tall, imposing figure. As she drew closer, she realized it was an angel, but not the benevolent, radiant being she had imagined. This angel was stern, almost menacing, with a cold, unyielding gaze. "Why is this place so different from what we were told?" Clara asked, her voice breaking. The angel regarded her with an inscrutable expression. "Heaven is not what you were led to believe," he said. "It is not a reward, but a reflection." "A reflection of what?" Clara asked, tears streaming down her face. "A reflection of the true nature of your faith," the angel replied. "You prayed, you believed, but did you ever question? Did you ever seek to understand the deeper truths beyond the surface of your scriptures? This place reflects the blind faith, the unquestioned obedience, and the lack of true understanding." Clara's heart sank as she realized the truth in the angel's words. She had spent her life adhering to a strict interpretation of her faith, never questioning, never seeking deeper truths. She had believed in a promised paradise without truly understanding the complexities and nuances of her beliefs. As she wandered further, Clara encountered more souls, each with their own stories of disillusionment and regret. Some had been fervent believers like her, while others had struggled with doubts and uncertainties. All of them were trapped in this desolate version of heaven, a place that mirrored the limitations of their earthly understanding. In the midst of her despair, Clara began to reflect on her life. She had done many good deeds and found solace in her faith, but she realized now that she had also missed opportunities for deeper connection and understanding. She had relied too heavily on blind faith, without ever truly questioning or seeking to understand the divine in a more profound way. Determined to find some semblance of peace, Clara sought out other souls who were grappling with similar realizations. Together they formed a community of seekers sharing their stories, doubts, and insights. They began to question, to explore, and to seek a deeper understanding of their existence, both in this strange new realm and in the lives they had lived. Over time, Clara found a measure of peace in this quest for understanding. While this heaven was not the paradise she had imagined, it became a place of growth and reflection. She realized that her journey was far from over, and that true faith required constant questioning, seeking, and understanding. Clara's story spread among the souls in this desolate heaven, inspiring others to embark on their own journeys of exploration and understanding. Together they transformed this barren wasteland into a place of shared wisdom and growth, finding new meaning in their existence. In the end, Clara discovered that heaven was not a static paradise, but a reflection of the journey of the soul, a journey that continued even after death. And in this new understanding, she found a sense of purpose and fulfillment that transcended the simple promises of her earthly faith.